Well, happy Tuesday, everybody. How are y'all doing today? Mm. Well, y'all, I just wanted to come on here and say hi, y'all, and happy Tuesday, y'all. Okay. I had a somewhat busy day today. I got my dinner going right now, so honey, I can't be up on this piece too long because I got to go check on my dinner. But I just wanted to jump in here real quick and say hi, everybody. And I had told y'all yesterday about I mentioned the word minimalist, okay? And I told y'all I was gonna come back and talk about it a little bit and show y'all how I have begun my journey of becoming a minimalist. And basically, what minimalist is is basically minimizing, okay, your belongings, okay. Um, because I have OCD, obsessive compulsive disorder, a whole bunch of clutter and shit. Okay, excuse my expression. Yeah, it kind of it irritates me. Okay, so I'm one of them type of people that if I do hoard, like you ever watch the show Hoarders where people got all that shit, but that should be a horrible mess. Okay, I'm somewhat of a hoarder, but I'm a neat hoarder. Okay, so if I have tons of stuff, it's gonna be neat and it's gonna be in order. But I'm trying to become a minimalist, which means I'm trying to minimize the amount of stuff that I have because when I start going through my OCD, a whole bunch of stuff just like drives me crazy. So I have downsized tremendously, and I started. Well, I didn't start in my beauty round. Um, I started thinking about doing it when I moved. When I moved from Maryland to New York, child, that was the worst ever. Because you know how they have that saying, you never know how much shit you got until you move? Well, I have been living in the house that I was living in Maryland for 5 years. Let me see, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 6 years, okay? It was almost 6 years that I had lived in the house that I was in Maryland. And so you figure 6 years worth of accumulation of stuff, okay? You move into a place, you already got a bunch of shit. And then 6 years later, it's a whole lot more. So that move to me was the worst move ever because it was so much stuff. So I gave away a whole lot of stuff during that move. I took a lot of stuff to the Goodwill, and I still had a whole bunch of stuff, okay? So then when I moved out here in New York and I started unpacking, I got rid of some more stuff. So basically, and it feels good to get rid of stuff. It's easier to clean and straighten up stuff when you don't have a whole bunch of shit. So I started downsizing my little beauty space and all that makeup and stuff. And I had a whole bunch of stuff that I realized I wasn't even using. And I'm like, what is the point in having all of this stuff and I don't ever get to use it, or I really don't even really get to touch a lot of it because there's so much of it. And I noticed that people do a lot of videos where they call it, it's called pan project or something, where they try to hit pan, like people got a lot of makeup, so they try to use it. And I hear a lot of people doing videos where they, makeup of the week, where they'll actually get to utilize a lot of their makeups, and that's a great, wonderful idea to get to use a lot of your makeup that generally you wouldn't get to use. It just ends up sitting. And I had makeup and glosses and stuff from years, okay, and I ended up throwing a lot of stuff away. I gave a lot of stuff away, and I have downsized. Now let me just show you. I said I was going to show y'all little by little my journey, my minimalism journey. And if y'all remember, I've done videos of the touring my beauty spaces, and y'all seen, a lot of different things that I have. So I downsized my brushes to a minimum, okay? I pretty much figured I'll just keep the brushes that I actually use on a regular basis. So I pretty much kept 3 brushes for my eyeshadow, okay? Because I figured I needed a brush for my lower lid. I needed a brush for my cut crease, um, and inner eye tear duct, okay? So, Hardy, I know y'all want me to say, I have to say it properly, the inner eye tear duct. Anywho, so yeah, so I use this brush for my lower lid, okay? And actually, my cut crease and my inner eye tear duct is pretty much the same brush. Because what I do is, once I put makeup in my inner eye tear duct, I drag it through my cut crease, okay? And that's pretty much the same brush. And then if I want to do my underneath the brow bone, I can just use another brush. So I downsized to 3 brushes, okay? This is my primer brush that I use for my eyelids. I prime my eyes before I put my shadows on because that helps the shadow to stick and stay longer. So I got rid of the other primers. Well, I had one other primer that I only had 2 primers, thank goodness. But I really didn't like the other one. So I got 1 primer. And I figure this is a lot of primer, okay? I do not need, I personally, I don't need 10 primers, okay? Now, I know that primers, the reason why people have different primers because they come in different colors. And I guess you would try to match it up with pretty much the shadow color that you're going to use. But, anyway, 1 primer, okay? Because the point is, I just want to allow my eyeshadow to stick to something. So I don't give a damn what color it is. Bam. So I got this from Rainbow. It's big. I'll be having this for a while, okay? And the idea is that I won't buy any more primer ever until this is gone. Okay, once this is gone, I'll get a new one and I'll get rid of that one. So that's part of minimalism. You know, you kind of get rid of stuff, you minimize your belongings, and there's a rule, okay? And the rule is, if you buy something, you have to get rid of something, and that way you don't clutter and you don't build up a whole bunch of stuff that you end up not using or not using a lot. So that's the rule. If I buy something, I get rid of something. Okay, so for instance, if these 2 things are sitting on the shelf, okay, and say like if I go out and I buy another, like for instance, this is a powder brush. If I decide I want to get another powder brush, fine, I'll go get another powder brush. I'm just using this as an example. I'll go get another powder brush and then I'll get rid of this one and put that into place. And that way I'm not like adding to. I'm trying to get rid of and just stabilize my belongings. So yeah, buy one, get rid of another, okay? So that's pretty much what I do. So I have 2 eye primer brushes. And you wanna know, well, why do you have 2 eye primer brushes? Well, one is medium size and one is real small. I use this for my lid and pretty much to go around, and I use this for the inner eye tear duct, just to make sure that I get into those little corners real good when I put my primer on. Okay, so those were my eyeshadow brushes and my primer brushes. And then I have my, where the heck, really? Oh, sorry about that, y'all. Okay, and then I have 1 brush that's for my blush only, okay? I do not need 10 blush brushes, okay? I personally don't see the point in it. I mean, I don't know why people have 100 brushes, but I personally decided I only need 1 blush brush, okay? And if this starts to wear out, then fine, I'll buy another one and I will get rid of this one. But for now, I've had this for a while. It works perfectly. It's for my blush only, okay? Bam, blush. Then I have my contour brush, okay? It's an angled brush. It works perfect. I use this to contour. Those little areas right there, okay? This is the 1 brush that I have for contouring. And then if I do foundation, which I'm not a big fan of foundation. I don't use foundation every day. It's rare that I use foundation. Like now, no foundation. I have on contour, I have on blush, and I have on eyeshadow. That's it. I don't have on eyeliner, I don't have on mascara, and I have on a lippy with a liner around it. I'm not a big foundation fan. I have worn it. I like it, but I'm not a everyday full face makeup kind of girl, okay? And especially in the summer. I don't even fool with foundation in the summer. But if I happen to use foundation, this is the brush that I use for that purpose. Okay? And actually, I have two. I haven't used this one yet, but I didn't want to throw it away because I recently bought this. So I didn't want to throw it away. And I love this because I've had this like forever. So I have two foundation brushes. I could probably use one for foundation and one for concealer. So yeah, that's a good idea. So a foundation brush and a concealer brush. I'll just say that. What does that say on there? And this is actually an e.l.f. brush. I didn't even know I owned an e.l.f. brush. Honey, e.l.f. Professional, what does this thing say? Foundation brush. But I'm going to use it as a concealer, okay? And then I have a powder brush for when I do my foundation. I like to put setting powder on it to kind of set it and to take the shine off of it. So I have one powder brush for that purpose. And I have one pressed powder or setting powder, whatever you want to call it. I have one. I don't have 100. Okay, I never did have a bunch of setting powders. I have one, which I'm keeping, and it comes with a brush. So that's fine. So this is my setting powder. I've had it. This is what I use whenever I do use my foundation. And I have one contour powder. And y'all can see I hit pan. Honey, I love that. Hit pan. I've been hit pan, honey. I ain't even know I hit it. I knew I saw that silver part, but honey, they say it's called hitting pan. Y'all really amaze me with the terms. I just love the terms that y'all have for certain things. And it's called hitting Pam. So, honey, you see I hit Pam, but I still have some of this left. So I'm not going to go buy any more contour powder. One is enough, and once this is completely gone, then I will buy another one. Okay? That's just how I'm going to roll. That's just part of being a minimalist. That's the new rules. And this is Black Radiance, by the way, and I love this. Like, this is like the best, okay? Black Radiance contouring powder. So I use that. And then I have, okay, so I have one contour powder and I have a contouring pencil, if that's what you want to call it. This is a contouring pencil. So what I do is, and I love this, y'all. I had this thing for years and never even knew what the heck it was until I got on YouTube and I learned about this and I started using it. But it looks old, but it's not because I've been using it forever. I had this thing forever and didn't even know what the heck it was for. But I love this. And what I do is, it's a pencil. So I take it and I draw like that, and on both sides, and then I take my finger and kind of, you know, blend it in. And then I take my contouring powder and use my brush and put this on top. And I just love it, y'all. And the color of this is, I don't goddamn know. Honey, that stuff is tiny. I'm going to get my magnifying glass. I saw a lady on here with a magnifying glass on set. And I got a small one. I'm going to pull it out. I minimized on that too because I had a great big huge magnifying glass and then I had a little one. I said, you know what, I'm changing into a minimalist, which means I'm minimalizing my stuff and I'm making it small. Okay, so if I have two items that are the same, one's big, one's small, I keep the small one because that way it's not a lot of space. Okay, I have one sharpener and I have one in my purse. Okay, I had 100 of these things outside of the ones that my children take from me. That's actually how I ended up not having a lot of these because my kids would come and get them. But yeah, I'm down to one that I keep in my little space, and I got one in my purse. Yeah, to keep my lip liners and eyeliners sharpened. And then one little pair of scissors. And that's it. Bam. Okay, so let me set this right here. That's how I minimize my brushes. If you look back on some of the other videos that I've done where I've shown my beauty area, you'll see this little container that I had that was just full of a whole bunch of brushes. And then I realized I was only going for the same brushes every time, and the rest was just sitting there, so I got rid of them. Yep, so it works for me. Now, this is another thing that I downsized like totally, okay? Let me just show you. Now, you see this little giddy up here? This is an organization type container, okay? This has 3 drawers, okay? Now, if you all remember from me doing my beauty room tour in the past, I had 2 of those with the 3 drawers, and then I had a tall one, okay? It was full of makeup. Each drawer was like filled to capacity. I downsized from having 3 storage containers to 1, and this is the one that you're looking at right now. Now, excuse the tags, because the tags, I have to redo them. At the time, this was for lip liner, this was for colored lip gloss, this was for lip gloss. And then my other one, I had labeled for eyeshadows and all that stuff. Then I had the other one for my concealers and all that kind of stuff. Well, I downsized. I just need to change the tags on it. But yeah, I'm down to this, okay? I got my blushes. I minimized that down to a minimum, okay? I got some eyeliners in here and some liquid liners, okay? These are some glosses, just some different colored glosses that I kept. I downsized like totally. And then this is just some more stuff. Like I have my concealers. I don't know why that lip gloss. Well, anyway, just some more lipstick, lip glosses, whatever, concealers, whatever. Bam. That's it. Okay. I had so much of that stuff that I had to have 3 storage containers. So I said, no, we're not going to have all that. So I'm down to 1 storage container that has all my stuff. And I have 2 of these. This is my makeup case, okay? I have a big black one, which I'm trying to get rid of that, and I have this one. Everything that I just showed you as far as my makeup and my brushes can fit in this 1 container, okay? And I'm going to show you the palettes that I have. So, yeah, all of my stuff can fit in here. The only thing that's in here that's not in the little storage containers is the stuff that I don't really use. Now, oh, I lied. I said I had 1 contour powder. I actually have 2. And I didn't get rid of one of them because it's 2. I only have 2. I have one by NYC that my daughter gave me as a present for, I don't know if it was Mother's Day or Valentine's Day. Sun and Bronze. And I do like this one too. So I have this one, and then I have my Black Radiance. Actually, I got both of these from my daughter. This is one that she had. She gave me this makeup case, and it was full of makeup. And this was one of the things that was in it, and she gave me this as a gift because I didn't even know anything about no damn contour. So I never owned any. And then when I started watching y'all, and y'all was, you know, contouring, I liked the way it looked and stuff. And I was like, oh. So when my daughter asked me what I wanted, I was like, I need some contouring powder. She was like, what the heck is that? I was like, I don't know. So I have 2. I keep 1 in my beauty space, and I keep 1 in here. Okay? My foundations, I keep in here. I have 3 of them. I have this one. I have one by Nika K, and I have another one by Chanel. That's so, and they're small. I'm minimizing, and I'm making things small and tiny. Okay? But everything that, and I have some glosses in here. I don't like this one, but I didn't get rid of it because it is new. It's a lipstick on one end, and it's a gloss on the other end, and I didn't really like that one. This one, this is an NYC gloss. You can barely see it. This is a pretty pink, but it almost goes on kind of clear, and I don't like that. Like, I actually thought it was this color, and it's not. So I just stuck it in here. I pretty much just put in my little organizer, the things that I'm using, and it's just like a few items in here. But everything that I've shown you, as far as my makeup and my brushes, fit everything. If I need to pack all of this stuff up, everything will fit right in this one little case. Bam. That's all the makeup that I own. I have totally downsized. Now, my big black case, I don't have that right here with me, but it's huge. And that thing was filled to capacity, plus this pink one was filled to capacity. Plus, you know, all the stuff that I have. So that was just too much. So that's how I downsized there. I downsized all my palettes, like, totally, okay? These are the only palettes that I own, okay? Bam. Totally downsized. I had so many palettes, okay, that I had to buy a shelf because I had palettes like this that wouldn't even fit into my organizer. I had big palettes, and I had some bigger than this that would not even fit into my organizer. So I had to buy a shelf just to hold the big ones. I said, So this is the only big one that I have. And this is my Profusion one I got from Rainbow. I love this. This has all the damn colors I need. Like, why I need 100 palettes? Most of the palettes all pretty much have the same colors. So I pretty much went through my palettes. Alright, let me show y'all the ones that I kept. Out of all the palettes that I had, I kept this big one because it has every color that I need. If I got rid of all my other palettes and just kept this, I'd be good. This has every damn color in the crayon box, so I'm good. But okay, so I kept this one. I kept this one because this is just beautiful. Okay, these are the two that I got from Rainbow. Another Profusion palette. That has a lot of colors in it too. Bam. Okay. I have this LA Colors palette. I love this blue that's in there. Okay. Another, no, this is a Profusion palette. I think I like Profusion because all these palettes are Profusions. I didn't purposely buy Profusion. I just look at the palette, and if it's pretty, got pretty colors, I buy it. And then when I go to do my haul, I'll be like, oh, well, here's a palette I bought, and this is by so-and-so. So I'm realizing those two that I just mentioned, plus this is a Profusion palette. But this has some good neutral colors in it. And this is actually the palette that I'm using today. Because it has this burgundy. I don't know what the camera is showing, but my shirt is burgundy. And I have on a pair of burgundy shorts because I'm in the house. So, like I said, I don't know if the camera is showing that this is a burgundy shirt, but this is the burgundy eyeshadow that I'm wearing. This is just pretty, y'all. I love that. And I use that for my lower lid. And then for my inner eye tear duct, I came from this palette. This is a Beauty Maze palette by Clean Color. I like their stuff too. And this is what I use for my inner eye tear duct. I love it. So, here's another palette that I kept. Very pretty colors by Aziza. Okay. Another Profusion palette. Look at all those pretty colors. So, yeah. And some of these palettes all got the same colors. Bam. That's it. These are all the palettes that I have. I'm minimizing things. And that's it. Like, bam. That's it. And all of the makeup that I've shown you here today on this video can fit in that pink makeup case. And I can close it and lock it up. Bam. So I'm winning. Okay. I'm on a journey, honey, and I'm winning. So, that's it. Okay. Alright, y'all, so this is just a little, I said I was going to come and show y'all a little bit of how I am progressing on my journey to becoming a minimalist. And bam, there you have it. That's how I downsize my makeup. I love it. I also, let me just show you this. I downsized my Bath and Body Works stuff because y'all, I don't mean no harm, but I be watching y'all do these videos from Bath and Body Works, and y'all be having tons of stuff. And do Bath and Body Works hauls like on a regular, and I'm just like, Miss Ann, where y'all putting all that stuff at? Child. But I love watching y'all with all that stuff. But honey, I'd be like, Lord, I'm so glad where is they putting all that stuff, and are they using all that stuff? So that's why I like the ideas that y'all have when y'all come on and y'all do, well, my makeup for the week or my perfume for the week, because that way you get a chance to utilize all that stuff, because otherwise that stuff just kind of sits. And you just kind of pick out your favorites and just use that, and the other stuff just sits. Honey, I am downsized to 2 Bath and Body Works perfumes and lotions. I have the Lemon Pomegranate Cream perfume with the lotion to match. My husband loves this, okay? This makes him be chasing me and be trying to bite me. Anywho, this and this. This is my Paris with the lotion to match, okay? Now, when I go, the next time I go back to Bath and Body Works will be when this gets low, like low, damn near empty. And I'll do a video. Y'all do empties videos, I see, where I guess you save up when you finish up products. You put them in a basket and you come back and do a video. Okay, well, I'll come and do an empties video on these. And then I'll go to Bath and Body Works and come back and do a haul where I'll have 2 more sets. I can't do it, honey. All that stuff. So yeah, I work. I'm becoming a minimalist, y'all. I am doing good, honey. So yeah, that's the size of that. And let me tell you something, child, about this Bath and Body Works stuff. It smells wonderful and all that kind of stuff, but honey, I use my Bath and Body Work lotions as a what do you call it? Um, like I build up, not build up. I use it as a layered lotion. I don't use it as an actual lotion. I use it as a layered lotion because those lotions don't fight ash. Okay, I'm just keeping it real, keeping it 100. At least not for my skin color. It don't fight ash. It smells really nice. It feels really good going on. But honey, an hour later, your stuff gonna be ashy. Okay, gonna be white. So I don't use that as an actual lotion. I use it as a layer. I put on my regular lotion, which is my creamy Vaseline from Dollar Tree. Honey, that works. Tomorrow morning, you still won't see no ash. That's how good that stuff works. So I put on some actual good stuff that will tackle ash. Then I layer on top of it with the smell good. But to use that as an actual lotion that's gonna, take care of dry skin and all that, that ain't what's happening. So I either use my creamy Vaseline lotion or my oatmeal A Lavoine lotion. Okay, this is good too. And then, like I say, Bath and Body Works lotion is a layered lotion. Cause honey, All right, y'all. So that's it. I'm gonna stop for now, and I'll save the rest of my minimalism journey stuff for another time. Cause I think this video was long enough. So there you have it, y'all. Mama is minimalizing her life. Okay, all right. So y'all go ahead and hit subscribe. I gotta go check my meat in the oven, honey. My husband on his way home, and I got to head. I don't want my stuff to be burned. So hit subscribe, honey. Hey, bam, and you'll get all of Mama's minimalism stuff right in your email inbox, straight in your channel feed. Okay, all right, y'all. Goodbye, y'all, and y'all have a wonderful Tuesday evening. Goodbye.